Welcome grade 8 students. In this question I'm going to draw the graph of another quadratic expression. In the previous video, remember x squared has positive sign. In this question, x squared has negative sign. Let's see the way of its graph. First off, remember please, we are making the table, x and y table. Then we are giving a couple of values to x, then we are finding y. So let's start when x is, I'm picking the numbers, don't forget we are picking the numbers which are close to 0. So let's say x is 1, so y becomes negative 1 squared plus 1. So it's a little bit tricky here. 2, just this 2 belongs to 1, so y equals negative 1 times 1 plus 1. Y equals negative 1 plus 1, so y will be 0. When x is 1, y will be 0. Let's write here. We found the first point. X is 1, y is 0. And another one is, let me give x is, let's say, negative 1. Negative numbers is a little bit tricky, as I said before. You should use parentheses for negative numbers because you know x squared could be a little bit confusing. Y equals negative 1 squared plus 1. I'm using parentheses. This is very important and crucial, otherwise you may find wrong answer. So this negative will stay here, so this parentheses will be written 2 times, negative 1 times negative 1 plus 1. So you know, or draw operations, don't forget we do multiplication before all operations. So negative 1 times negative 1 will be 1. So this negative sign, and here you know, will be positive 1, but still it has a negative sign. Negative 1 plus 1 will be 0 again. When x is negative 1, y will be 0 again. Let's write the second point, negative 1 and 0. Now at this moment I'm going to tell you guys, you are going to find by yourself. I'll just give some values. For example, 0. When x is 0, y will be what? You are going to find by yourself. Just you replace x with 0, so then you're going to find y. It's really easy to find. And let's say when x is 0, y will be 1. Yes. When x is negative 2, so it's as I said before, it's a little bit tricky. For negative numbers you are using parentheses. So negative 2 times negative 2 will be 4, but it has negative sign too. So negative 4 plus 1 will be just negative 3. What about 2? Do it by yourself. Do it yourself. 2, it becomes negative 3. Now we found 5 points. I'm going to write our 5 points: 1 and 0, negative 1 and 0, 0 and 1, negative 2 and negative 3, 2 and negative 3. Now this is the time to plot these points on this coordinate plane. Let's start. 1 and 0 will be, just put your finger on x-axis. 1 is here, so the second coordinate is y. Y says don't go up or down, just it stays here. Let me use a little bit remarkable color. Let's say this color. Okay. The second point, negative 1 and 0. Put your finger here, just you cannot move up or down. So 0 and 1, 0 here, so the y coordinate says go up, so the point will be here. What about fourth one, negative 2 and negative 3? Negative 2 is here on x-axis. We start from on x-axis, then negative 2 go down to reach negative 3 is here. Let's say here, negative 3 is here. Yes, this is our fourth point. What about fifth point? 2 and negative 3. 2 is here, negative 3 for just go down and reach negative 3. Now it's really easy to draw our coordinate, to draw our graph of this quadratic expression. Just I start from here and I am drawing our line passing through these points. This is our final view, let's say, it is the graph of this quadratic function. Please notice, because x squared has negative sign, and the way of this line